So what is up, you guys? In this video I'm going to be fixing my car for the most part. What I think the problem is, which I think I have found the problem. So finally, it's not a short apparently. That night after filming that last video you guys saw of me like taking the battery and going to get it charged and everything, me and Jerry checked my car. I took it to his like shop that he works at, and basically just took this little battery tester, alternator tester type thing, and just freaking tested my shit, and it said that the battery wasn't getting charged. So it is most likely my I just got passed. It's most likely my alternator. So basically he was telling me it's my alternator from the beginning, but I sort of didn't want to believe it because I had swapped my alternator out already. Like within like the first time my car started fucking up, I swapped my alternator. But the thing about it was I didn't swap it with a brand new alternator, but I swapped it with another used one that we didn't know like how long it had been sitting around or anything like that. So that one could have just basically just took a shit on me right now. So right now I'm taking my old alternator that I took off the first time, which I got from AutoZone, because it has warranty on it. I'm taking it back to AutoZone because they have my fresh one that came in the mail today, or not in the mail, but it came in today, and I already checked on my warranty and I do have warranty on it. So I'm going to go pick that up right now. So once I do that, I'm heading back to the car and I'm going to install it and test it out, and hopefully it works. So yeah. Alright, so I just arrived to AutoZone. I'm about to go inside and swap out my alternator. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully they have the part and they didn't fuck anything up, so yeah. So there it is, my new alternator. I'm about to go back to the house and swap it out, so I should be there in like the blink of an eye. Alright, so I'm back at the house and I'm about to install this brand new alternator onto my piece of shit 240. So yeah, I'm gonna go over everything that you guys need to do to swap the alternator out in case you guys have this problem also. So let's get to it.
You gotta put me on.
Alright, you guys, so we're about to dive deep into this alternator mess. It looks like chaos down in here, but the alternator is actually right here. There it is. All it is basically this 14 right here. This loosens up or untensions, takes tension out of the belt, the alternator belt, which is right here. And then after that, you're able to undo this 14, which is right here. It's part of the bracket. It's part of that whole little 14 assembly thing for the alternator. That will make it to where you can push the alternator forward to get the tension out of the belt. Once you do that, then the alternator is basically loose, but it's not able to be taken out yet. There's another bolt at the very bottom. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Not much, but there's a bolt at the bottom of the alternator. Like this is the alternator right here, just a little belt. There's a bolt down here. You undo that bolt, and that's like, it's like a rod thing that holds the alternator in so where it can swivel back and forth. But you undo that bolt, take it out. The alternator will be free for the most part. It'll just be attached to the bracket. The bracket is two 12s right here. One 12, another 12. It's like right next to the water pump, which is this right here. So you undo all those bolts, and the alternator should just drop down. You have to like maneuver it downwards or upwards, whichever way you want to go. I'm going downwards, so I'm going to end up jacking my car up. I'm going to end up jacking the car up right here and just sliding it out from underneath, and then putting a new bracket on the new alternator right there, and then yeah, it should work out pretty good. And then slide that sucker back underneath the car and put it back on the car. So I'm about to start start doing that right now. Don't forget to take off the two little positive and negative terminal things on the back of the alternator also, or else you're not going to be able to pull it out. So I've got mine basically all done up, so I'm about to jack the car up just a little bit just so I can get it out. Alright you guys, so I got the bad alternator off. This camera is like wanting to shut off because of the heat. It is pretty hot out here, and it being a black camera attracting all the heat, so that sucks. But yeah, I got the alternator off. Basically I'm just going to be throwing a new one back in. There's one thing you guys should look at though, we'll show you guys here in a second. So here are the alternators. This is the new one and that is the old one, but that wasn't like an already used one when I put it on my car, but it was hard putting it on until Jerry showed me a little secret trick with sockets or whatever. But I think I'm gonna be able to show you guys the secret trick. Well, maybe if I can find my 14. There it is. Okay. So basically, see this little thingy right here? Well, this was pressed all the way through the other side, coming out here, and I wasn't able to like fit it onto the actual alternator bracket until this gets pressed back out this way. So this needs to come out like this. Like this is brand new, so this is fine. But see how like for this one over here, see how it's poking out the other side? And that's gonna make it really tight and hard for you guys to put onto the car. So basically what you wanna do is if you're using the old one, like a used alternator, which I don't suggest doing, you basically wanna fit a socket over it. Most likely like a short socket, not a deep socket like this one. Fit it over it, I think on this side. Yeah, on this side, and then put it inside of a clamp, and then it'll clamp this like this, and it'll push, because this little thing moves, it'll push it through this way into the socket. But yeah, that's a good way of moving the actual little bearing piece. So socket over on this side and then clamp it, and then boom, it pushes the little piece out. Just for future reference. Sorry I couldn't really show you guys, but without further ado, I'm going to be installing this alternator now. So yeah. Alright, so I finally just installed the alternator. God, everything's so bright. There it is right there. Everything is installed, tightened up, bracket, the belt's on, the two positive and negative terminals on the back. Alright you guys, so the freaking camera overheated again, but luckily I'd already got everything into the car, like installed. But now I am just using the Mazda to jump this. So basically I'm just gonna let it charge a little bit and I'm gonna try and start it. So it's the only thing I really need to do. But yeah, alternator is installed now, so hopefully that's my problem. After doing a little test, it was just basically the battery was just dying, alternator wasn't charging it. I checked my alternator fuse. If you guys don't already know, there's a fuse right here, and that could be the cause of your alternator fucking up or your battery not charging. So I've had that issue before also in the past, but the fuse was fine this time. Alright, so it's been a little bit. I got my keys now, so I'm about to try and crank this thing over. Hopefully it starts up. Alright, so basically that's it for this video. I guess I'll keep you posted in the next video if it ran or not, like, and actually stayed and held the charge. But I got the car running, I got the new alternator in. Hopefully that's what the problem was. Sucks his camera kept overheating though. I guess we'll have to figure out some way to do this during like the hot summer days, because today's not like super hot, it's just not as cloudy, so the sun's out. But yeah, I guess we'll have to figure something out with this camera. But got the car running again. Hopefully it doesn't start acting up. But I guess I'll see you guys next time. So please do like and subscribe, and I guess stay tuned, you guys. So later.